The Douglas Fire Department just completed its 2024 recognition ceremony, and among the big honors today was Citizen of the Year. Among the big honors today was EMT of the Year, Jesus Lamadrid, Paramedic of the Year, Paulian Duran, and Firefighter of the Year, Gillett. Mr. Lamadrid, let's start off with you. How many years have you been involved with the fire department?
I've been involved with Douglas Fire Department for approximately 5 years.
And what made you decide to become a firefighter?
Actually, what made me decide to become a firefighter is being able to help the community. And one of the things that also made me become a firefighter is my grandfather. My grandfather was mainly the one that pushed me to be part of this, Douglas Fire Department.
Now you carry dual roles, as many of you do, as far as an EMT firefighter. Explain the difference between the two.
So pretty much we do firefighters running anything that has to do with fire. On the EMT side is the emergency medical technician. We practically do anything that has to do with medical, anything that involves in the medical field, such as trauma, burns, and etc. That's what involves on as an EMT side.
Now you've been a part of the fire department for 5 years. Have you been in the EMT 5 years as well?
Yes, sir.
And what's one of the more recognizable or memorable calls you've had as an EMT?
As an EMT, I think I can't think from the back of my head, but I think one of the most nice things in this service is being able to walk around and the public being able to, recognize you and let you know that you did a great job in a call.
Okay, well, congratulations on your honor. Mr. Ron, you're the paramedic of the year. The paramedic school is not easy. How long did it take you to complete paramedic school?
When I took it, it was 14 months. They shortened it now, but 14 months definitely helped.
And you've been with the DFD how long?
I've been with DFD for 3 years.
And how long was a paramedic?
1 year.
And what's it like being a paramedic for the DFD in Douglas, Arizona?
It's really rewarding being able to help patients to my full ability, being able to give them medications as needed, and being able to be a role model for other girls in this community, showing that they can also be paramedics, EMTs, and firefighters.
What's one of the more memorable calls you've been on that you can relate to?
I think every call is pretty memorable. There's always something that you can remember about each one, whether it's funny, sad, bad, or even just a good call.
I remember you from Douglas High School, where you were an athletic trainer. So did you know in high school that this was a profession you wanted to get into?
Yeah, when I was a senior in high school, I had started riding along with the fire department, doing the community ride-alongs, and then I did my EMT ride-alongs. So since I've been a senior, I knew I wanted to work here.
Well, congratulations on your honor.
Thank you.
The big honor today is the Firefighter of the Year, Art Gillett, who I've happened to know for a long time. 13 years, you said, with the DFD. Is that correct, Art?
Yes, sir.
What was it like today when you heard your name called and as announced as a Firefighter of the Year?
It was unexpected. I know that everybody puts in a lot of work throughout the year, and it was totally unexpected. I didn't think I was going to get it. It was the furthest thing from my mind.
What prompted you to become a firefighter?
Kind of wanted to be one my whole life since I was a little kid. Seeing the trucks, seeing the guys coming to the schools, and then doing my ride-alongs, getting to know everybody, being part of that culture in the department, and the brotherhood. Just to really like it all around. I loved it. I don't know, nothing else to say about it.
Well, Chief Lomeli, you're very fortunate to have a great staff you support and work with every year. Today's a special day where you get to thank them, and not only them, but their families as well, for their sacrifice they put in as well over the time. Talk to me about today's event, Chief.
Oh, thank you. It's an annual opportunity just to say thank you and recognize the entire department, both sworn and civilian, just by simply saying thank you. And then the opportunity to recognize for years of service, special awards, in some cases special acts of bravery. But the recognition is very important, and it's needed not only once a year, but it's important to remember that should happen every day on a daily basis. Recognition is very important to us.
How big of an area does the Douglas Fire Department cover? We were talking about that at work the other day. How big of an area do you respond to clear out the portal? Is that correct?
That's correct. Our response is split between fire and EMS. So with fire, it's mainly the city limits. That's about 8.9 square miles. excluding any mutual aid that takes us out of that boundary. But for EMS, it's over 1,600 square miles that we're responsible for.
And as far as fire calls, you've actually been to Bisbee several times to help with two major fires over there. First being City Hall, and then the second one being downtown Bisbee.
Correct.
So, what's it like to know that you're with Ladder One and your facility, your units, that you're able to respond and help other agencies in times of crisis?
It's a good feeling. We're very fortunate to have that, let's say, luxury to help our neighbors. We will do it any day, whenever we can. We'll do whatever we can to make that request happen.
And how many years have you been with the DFD?
I've been with the DFD for 24 years.
And as chief?
6 years.
And you're still going?
Still going, yeah.
What prompted you to become firefighter, now fire chief of the DFD?
It was a childhood dream. I grew up around the fire department. My father was a portable fireman since the day I was born. So I kind of grew up around portable fire department, became a fireman there on my 18th birthday, and then got hired on with Douglas when I was 19.
And a profession was started.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you all on a great day for the Douglas Fire Department.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Bruce Wetton signing off.